It's a really compelling matchup that has a throwback feel to the era when running backs dominated. One of the best matchups all season long between two elite runners colliding here today. Welcome to the home of the Temple Owls in Philadelphia and Lincoln Financial Field. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Clemson Tigers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Temple Owls. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Crumstreet. Let's get this thing underway. Deep to get us going. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Grab down the middle. It's Jefferson. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
My gosh, this defense heard all week about stopping this receiver. If you're going to do anything to have a chance to win, you got to stop this guy. In the very first play of the game, first down and big yards.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The pocket breaking down. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. He could go. Now the 40. And he steps out of bounds. A solid return and a great play to set up his offense here.
Well, here it is, opening drive of the game. We're just trying to find that rhythm, run the ball, a couple passes, and this one backfires. Poor decision by the quarterback. That's 100% on him, and this defense now gives their own offense great field position here to get points on the board.
The offense starts with a short field. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. He's lost the ball, and the defense comes up with the football.
I think that's quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
So it turns out that was a smart move by the head coach using the challenge. The officials overturned the previous ruling on that play. The sack moves them into extreme field goal range here. Got to do something now on 2nd and long. You make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone. The Owls are in the red zone. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick catch. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Kirk, both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge. The biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be in that postseason at the end of the year. That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
3rd down, out of the shotgun. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Temple.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Looking deep to the right side. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
Well, that's just a miscommunication here. That's busted coverage by the defense. There's no way you can leave a receiver that open. One problem for the offense is the quarterback misses the throw. That's a touchdown.
A deep shot to the right. It's caught inside the 30 and still going. What an electric play. Suddenly, they move into scoring position down to the 24.
This is why this Clemson offense is so tough to defend. You get caught up in the running game, the threat of the quarterback as a potential run threat. You leave yourself one-on-one, and then you can make these throws downfield to dynamic playmakers on the perimeter.
Great start for this offense. 3 plays, and suddenly it's a 1st and goal. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the Temple offense out there. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last time, mixing the run and the pass. Can they keep that going again? That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And on the carry, he's heading left. Picks up the first, looking for more. Here he goes. At the 20. And he finally goes out of bounds after a huge gain on the ground. Nice play.
Well, you can just feel the home crowd standing on their feet when this running back had a chance to start to accelerate downfield. They know exactly what this guy is capable of doing and that he can flat out go. He took off on that one.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
You know, where the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line, you love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. Because that puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
2nd down and goal upcoming. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Owls.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. The extra point makes the lead 14-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Is back out there. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense defense has made some adjustments to... Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
They look to throw it here on second down. Looks left and finds his target there. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
Breaks an open space. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
What a good job here by this quarterback, being very conscious of both the line to gain for that first down, as well as not necessarily taking a big hit early in this game. Great situational awareness and a first down.
It's a shotgun run call. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, I like this play. I mean, not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Quick completion to the tight end. Tremendous toughness here. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
And the Tigers pick up enough yardage for a first down. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
The Tigers trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It starts. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Catch is made down the middle. He's in the clear. The 30. Past the 20. Touchdown, Temple. They connect for 6.
Well, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
They'll try to add to the lead now to PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Finally goes out of bounds, but a big play by this offense on the final play of the first quarter. Through the first quarter, both quarterbacks have been lighting it up as the stats reflect. Will the offenses continue to dominate, or will the defenses show up here as we begin the second quarter? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a first down.
Man, another big-time catch by a Clemson wide receiver. How long have you and I been saying that, it seems like, over the years? Going back to Sammy Watkins and DeAndre Hopkins and Mike Williams and Hunter Renfrow and T. Higgins, all those guys on to the NFL having great careers, and now watching these players today in that same Clemson uniform making those big plays.
5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5. And the Tigers will crank up the tempo.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Jefferson. They get him to the ground, but it's first down now at the 28.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been, and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
A new set of downs after that completion. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. They finally stop him, but a solid play sets him up. 1st and goal at the 9.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Tigers.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
Point after, knocked right through. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded near the end line. He's going to come out with it. And he steps out of bounds at the 24, not quite getting back to the 25-yard line. The Owls offense is back out on the field now. Last time out, a 1-play touchdown drive through the air. Can they keep it going here? Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Short pass finds the tight end. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Gives it to the back. Makes an open space. You make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set it for the first down at the 47.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, They have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes a handoff. The defense swarms. He's going backwards. He'll lose 4 yards on the play.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
They come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive going. Can the defense get a stop here? Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Finds an open target on the left side. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's getting 4th down and inches.
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert for the first down. You'd love to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't go for it.
And it's a direct snap. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
1st down, looking to throw the ball. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. That's a solid gain, moves the ball into enemy territory. 1st down now at the 40.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
Get some space around the 30. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another 1st down. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Moves out of the pocket. Using his legs here. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain.
Well, he was close to getting to that corner and picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
Clemson now operating in the red zone. They'll hand it off. Good enough for 1st down yardage.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
Great recognition and discipline here by this defense on that touch pass. You know, these touch passes can be a real test on that defense, and they pass this test with flying colors, blowing that play up.
2nd down play coming up. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. And now the defense able to bring him down.
Great response by this offense after losing all those yards. Now they got a chance here on 3rd down. You run the football, find the lane, pick up a good chunk, and now they have a chance here on this 3rd and medium.
Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or do they have to settle for 3? To pick up the 3rd and short through the air. He escapes the pocket. Oh, and they get him. The defense finally chasing him down for a sack. Now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. Makes it look easy. That puts them back on top.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So they settle for 3, and now the kickoff. We'll see if the opposing offense has enough time to answer before halftime. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Direct snap. Bringing pressure. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? Touchdown. Out. No chance to catch him there.
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
Well, they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point makes the lead 4. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking for a man deep on the right side. The pass is intercepted. Oh, he's bringing it back. Tackle after the pick, and that'll do it for the first half of play. And that is going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Tigers will kick this away to get the second half going. And 109 yards away, he'll bring it out. That's strong coverage, though. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. Come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. Defense ready for the Wildcat. Just a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
He's running out of time here. The receiver grabs it, and he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Well, when you play zone defense on 3rd down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way.
I'll tell you what, man, this defensive speed is electric. Great job of running to the football. Nowhere to go at all after that throw.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking deep down the left side. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Boy, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Quick throw to the left. Oh, and it's dropped by a normally very reliable receiver. That's going to bring up fourth down. The Owls will bring their punt team onto the field. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And we'll see what he can do on the return. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss. And the Tigers looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again, undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
Ball carrier wrapped up and brought down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see, a quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get into the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Fourth down. The offense will go for it. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
This crowd is trying to make a difference in this football game and cheering on their defense, and that play right there will make everybody take a seat. What a great job of converting here.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Keep it on the ground. There's a handoff. Well, they run it right into a blitz. The linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Defense able to stop him. It's fourth down now.
Now, there's just nothing here for the quarterback to do other than throw it to his back and hope that he could get the yards after the catch, enough for the first down. But the defense gives some yards, but not enough for him to get to the sticks.
It's fourth down and 4 as they try to keep the drive going. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Pass caught. Can he get in? They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal.
Boy, the defense was in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
The fullback gets stopped for a loss. Ran into a wall there.
I love that this defense is still fighting and still attacking. They're defending a first and goal play, and instead of just laying down and letting the offense score, no, they're not backing down. They get penetration, come up with a tackle for a loss.
The receiver makes the catch. Touchdown, Clemson, to put them on top now.
That's taking advantage of a matchup there, Chris, by the quarterback finding his receiver. He puts the ball up in the air where he can make a play on it, and they come up with that touchdown.
PAT puts them up 3. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. And the drive will begin backed up at their own 10-yard line. Hand off to the right side. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Catch made across the middle by the running back. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Nowhere to go. That ball knocked loose. The ball bounces out of bounds. That's a break for the offense. They'll lose yardage, but keep possession.
3rd down play and a fumble. The ball goes out of bounds. The offense catches a break because at least now they've got a chance to punt this ball away.
And the Owls will have to kick this away. Money comes for his 2nd punt of the game. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. Comes the first play of the drive now from the 44. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost some 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense moving to a bunch formation. Quick throw. The catch is made. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or they check him out. And one final play before the end of the quarter. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Pass rush closing in. Oh, the pass rush gets home. As we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Pressure is coming. To bring him down short of the marker, and now it's going to be fourth down. Well, this has proven to be a fun one, Kirk. Two teams testing each other, showing their quality, and now who's going to make the push down the stretch and emerge with a huge win.
Boy, Chris, this is a huge opportunity, still with the game in balance. Who's going to be able to secure this victory, not only to prove they're the better team, but to also show the committee they're deserving of getting the upper hand when it comes to decision time late in the year.
Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Gets rid of it on the move. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Oh, the defense blows an opportunity. You get them to fourth down, a chance to get the ball back to your offense, and instead it's a first down, and now this one could be over.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. The back's got it on a counter. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Important second down play coming up. They're going to run it. Looks like Clemson will have the first down.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
Stopped short the marker after just a short gain. Now it's second down here.
And I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode. For
deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here. And instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
One of the biggest plays we've had so far. Third down, and the crowd really getting into it. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it with room to run. Tackle made quickly at the 11, but the offense in the red zone now.
Well, he's been their go-to guy all game long. They needed a big play there on third down. They go his way again, and it works out.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Pounding away with the run game. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Great job by the running back of staying inbounds to continue to work that clock, working here in the fourth quarter with the lead. You got that defense getting closer and closer to their goal line. They are backed up, and they are desperate. They've got to make a play here. The offense just has to take care of the ball, a chance to really secure victory here.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. Comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Now on third and very long, looking to throw. He's got it near the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Tigers. Kicking team out for the PAT try.
Hey, this running back's going to show you he can be a receiver as well. He's just not back there running the football. Nice job of showing that versatility. Pulls it in and gets 6.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. The Temple offense back on the field now. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. Grabbed by the receiver. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. One play, and they're already past the 40. First and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Swarm for the pass rush, a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. Second down now after the sack. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. And that one's picked off. What a play. Breaks into the open. And he steps out after a nice return. What a momentum shifter this could be.
Boy, the offense just could not afford to throw this interception. It's already a 2-possession game. By throwing this pick, now you wonder how many more opportunities will you get.
And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. On the move now. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they got him for a sack.
Well, the quarterback makes a mistake here. That's football 101. Once you get outside of the pocket, you've got to get rid of the football in this situation and not take the sack, especially in the fourth quarter.
The offense with some pre-snap motion. The linebacker shifting around now. They look to throw it here on second down. Catch made on the out route. Breaks a tackle in the clear now. Touchdown, Clemson. There was no catching him that time.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. The returner is brought down. Gets you started on the next drive. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. First down. Looking to throw the football. Looking to scramble. Trying to create here on the move. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They finally bring him down, but what an explosive play that time. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Off the play fake on first down. Looking right, this one caught. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. The Owls come up to the line in a hurry-up. Second down, we're going to throw it. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Well, this defensive coordinator has been all over it, mixing up the looks, doing a good job of getting pressure on this quarterback there. Almost a sack. They hit him right as he's releasing the ball, almost coming up with another turnover. Just a dominating.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Trying for a fourth down completion. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
Now, the quarterback's got to get the ball out of his hands. He had a lot of time back there in the pocket, looking over the field, desperately trying to find an open receiver. Nobody's open, but he still has got to take off or try to make a play. Instead, he's sacked, and it's a turnover on downs.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. The defense still has 3 timeouts remaining. We're hoping they decide not to use them. escapes the pocket. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Well, this RPO didn't work out. The quarterback tried to bounce that to the outside to his left, but give the defense a lot of credit. They're waiting right there for him, and they get him for a loss.
Tackled way behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose 7 yards. Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Going with the old counter run here. They make the tackle what will be the final play of the game as the clock hits 0-0. This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.
Yeah, I think most people are going to be in awe when they look at the results of this game. Unbelievable job by this team dealing with the expectations, the pressure, and as you said, playing a good team. This was a big-time win and an opportunity to really continue to move up.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.